Pick the Nintendo Shack and pray. Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening says, yo.
Greetings, Skibblings! Welcome to this week's episode of the Nintendo Shack Podcast, episode 433, the most impressive Mario games. I am joined by Delvin, like I am each and every week. Donnie is still out on his World Cup madness, which is almost over.
Yeah, what's up, Big Sexy?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. Yeah, we did an impromptu PSVG on Friday because he was off that day, but he said that he will be done with it after today. So this is the last Donnie-less episode, probably for a while.
We'll enjoy it while it lasts then.
There you go. So have your fun.
Delvin, it has been apocalyptic conditions out here in the northeastern United States. I don't know if you've heard about it, but we've been going through it up here with the air quality and the flooding and the tornado watches. I had all three alerts go off on my phone yesterday.
I haven't heard any of this stuff.
I got an alert. It was flood watch, and then I clicked it. It said tornado watch, and then the past 5 days, I haven't been able to step outside because the Canadian wildfire smoke has been blowing into Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Haley told me about that too. She was like, "Hey, it's smoky out here."
They're saying on the news that breathing it is for 5 minutes is the equivalent of smoking a pack of cigarettes.
So that means you just smoke a pack of cigarettes.
No.
Just go inside, go get you a pack of Newports and just light them up, baby.
The air is toxic, and also it's go to high ground because there's flood, but don't go to high ground because there's a tornado. Go in your basement. So you can either drown or get wiped out by a tornado, or you can breathe in toxic air.
You know what this is missing, Rebecca? Sharks.
Sharks. Yeah, there probably will be sharks. Probably.
Sharknado. Just flying around over there.
Yeah, look, XPS is saying that he was affected by it too. Friday morning got woken up at 4 a.m. because the air quality set off his smoke alarm. I believe it.
XPS, that's just because you had weed in your house.
No, it was that bad. Literally, the sky was orange. It looked like how we think Mexico looks in movies.
Oh, okay.
You know how it has kind of that yellowish tint in the air? That's how it looked.
That's rough.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, you Canadians always messing up stuff.
Well, they have wildfires. Trump is we're going to tax them even more with tariffs because
of the smoke?
Yeah.
This country's
it's so dumb. So dumb.
This country's ridiculous.
It's so dumb.
Oh, man. Pollution
anyway,
tank.
We've been going through it. So I've been staying inside and playing video games.
What have you been playing? Been playing anything good?
Well, I got my Steam machine this week. So I set that up and I was playing that, and it was a very exciting time.
That makes almost everybody has gotten their Steam machine now, except of course me, which is appropriate.
You haven't gotten yours yet, but Donnie got his email. So I feel like it was a very tense time in the Discord with him not having it.
Yeah.
So you need to start bitching more, and then the Gabe angel lights will shine down on you.
Look here. Homie got about a week. He got about a solid week, and your boy is about to go out here on eBay. Look here, and grab him one.
It cannot be that long. Donnie was getting ready to leave the queue to get in the 2 terabyte queue. I was like, no, it's gonna be here any day now.
They haven't sent. Oh, G-Man,
you will get
Donnie's
it too.
G-Man, Donnie's got his. He's getting his. His is on the way.
Not
I'm
yours.
the one who doesn't have none now. They haven't sent me an email. They haven't sent me a text message. They haven't sent me a tweet. They haven't sent me shit.
Oh my God, Yarden says you can buy mine. I'm bored with it already. Stop it.
Damn, Yarden, that quick?
What do you mean? Oh my God. Yesterday I went on and I did all the emulator stuff and put all of not all of it. I put a couple ROMs on, but I was kind of doing all that customization stuff. I love mine. I play all the stupidest shit on it. I really want to post some pictures that will make Garrett mad because Garrett's so you could get a better machine kind of thing. And it's like, I'm sitting here playing Simpsons Road Rage and like,
but that's not, I've been saying this before. That's not the point of it. The point of it is I want something that I could just plug into my TV and be like, fuck it. That's it.
yeah,
I don't
exactly.
have to do all that other bullshit. Like, no.
Yeah.
If I thought I would get this big, ridiculous, ugly ass tower, just put it next to my TV set. Like, no.
Seriously, it is a tiny little box and it's so cute and it's so easy and it's perfect and I love it. And I just want to send him pictures of me playing like what's like the lowest processing power game you can think of on Steam.
Lowest processing power?
Like
Minecraft?
Like even less than that, like something that just like a potato could run. Like Pac-Man. I just need to send him a picture of like Tetris on my Steam machine.
Everything has Tetris on it. Tetris and Skyrim. Everything runs those two games.
Because I just want to make him mad that's why I bought one to play like the dumbest stuff, like Stardew Valley. I bought a Steam machine to play Stardew Valley.
That's kind of why I bought one too. I bought one to play like old ass games, old ass PS3 games and Xbox 360 games. So hey, I'm all for it. Like fuck.
Exactly. But on the Nintendo front, I've still been chipping away at Rhythm Heaven. Oh my god, there is so much content in this game. Like I don't think people realize it's a $50 game, and I've been playing for so long. I should check how many hours I've been playing it. And last night I finally got what I think is the halfway point. I finished a level and I'm like, okay, like there's like some ending sequences happening right now. Like, am I finally like at the home stretch here? And it said, okay, you've unlocked the flip side. And it basically like doubled the whole game. Like you flip the menu and it's like harder challenges and like it keeps going.
That's cool.
Which one of the 7 Nintendo apps tells me my playtime?
I don't know. I think
there's too many.
I think it's the main one, isn't it? The Nintendo?
No, it's the store app for some reason. Play activity. Let me see. Recents. Rhythm Heaven Groove. Oh, I played an hour last night.
You're liking that game a lot then.
Yeah.
There's another game that does that, a similar thing where you beat it and then like, hey, we just changed everything upside down. Is it Castlevania? And you have to play the whole game again?
Oh, maybe.
That's a pretty cool concept for a game.
I know what you're talking about. How do I just search for this? Just tells me, wait, most recently played Rhythm Heaven.
2,000 hours.
Okay, it says over 10 hours, but I haven't. It doesn't say more exact than that. Yeah, so I am playing a ton of this game. And it is so much fun. And it's so hard. And I get so mad because, you know, if you make too many mistakes, you get really good instead of amazing. And if you don't get amazing, you don't get the gold medal. And you need to get the gold medals to unlock things. And I refuse to move on to the next level until I've gotten the gold medal on each level. And there are some of them that, like, I'll get the first time I play it. And then there's some of them that I have to play like 10 times before I get it.
Yeah, I can't do that.
And I get so mad because like if you make one mistake, it like all starts to fall apart.
Interesting. I can't do that. All those games where they're like, hey, you have to get this gold, platinum, all that shit. Like, nah.
You don't have to. Like, it will unlock the next level if you get really good instead of amazing. Like, if you just pass it, like if you just don't fail it, it'll unlock the next level.
That's like that's good, because one of my pet peeves of video games is when they do the thing where you have to get like all the achievements to get the true ending and all that stuff, and all these things like Batman, infamously, Batman Arkham Knight. You have to get like all the Riddler trophies to get the true ending of the game. So I've been playing that game now for like 10 years.
Yeah, trying to get it.
Like I've beaten everything in that game except the Riddler trophies. I'm like, ugh.
Were you thinking of Super Paper Mario, where
it wasn't that one, but that is another one that does that.
Yeah,
Paper Mario does do
that. Flip side, then you progress through the game, you unlock a mirror dimension counterpart called Flop Side.
That is another one that does that. But I think it is Castlevania. I know Ghouls and Ghosts does something similar to that too. But
Yeah.
when you beat the game, like, hey, you didn't really beat the game. You got to play the whole game again. Like, oh,
Yeah.
that's
My
interesting.
jaw just dropped when it flipped the entire menu and I was like, oh, there's so much more. So I don't know. I've been having fun with that. It's kind of like my end of the day game where I unwind with it. You know, I just do like 3 or 4 levels before I go to sleep until it makes me angry and then I stop playing and then I go to bed.
That's how you should play video games. You play it till you get angry and then like, all right, I'm enough of this shit.
Some games that happens very quickly, like 2 games of Splatoon and I get so mad. Which Splatoon Raiders is coming out soon. It's coming out next week, right? Or this week. Oh my god, hold on.
I know this week is Halo.
Halo?
Yeah,
the Halo game?
It's the reboot of the Halo game. It's like remastered Halo.
Oh, it's this week. It comes out the 23rd.
Yeah, same day as Halo.
Wow. Okay. Will we see crossover art of what's his name, Master Chief, and the squids?
Probably not. I don't think people care. It's gonna be crazy to see Halo on a PlayStation console, to say the least.
Oh, it's coming on PlayStation.
Yeah, it's a reboot. It's a remaster of the original Halo game.
Interesting.
I think it's supposed to come to Switch too eventually. I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong about that.
I don't know anything about Halo. I was never an Xbox person.
I've always played all the consoles, so I played a lot of Halo.
Are you gonna get Halo?
Yeah, I'll probably get it.
Okay.
I want to see how it looks. I like the first Halo. First Halo brings back great memories. That was a fun ride.
Nostalgia.
Yeah. It's not my favorite Xbox franchise, but yeah, I like it a lot.
Okay.
Halo's fun.
Well, what have you been playing this week then?
I'm still playing James Bond and Star Fox. Enjoying those games. I've been like watching a lot of movies this week.
Oh, like what? Did you see the Odyssey?
Yes, I did.
My parents saw it, and my mom said it was epic.
I had early press passes to go see it. So me and my son saw it on Monday.
I heard that it's like the highest rated Nolan film, which is crazy because like he has like higher than Interstellar and like The Dark Knight Rises and like everything else. That's crazy.
I think I liked it a lot. I think because I saw it with press passes, because I don't know if you noticed, like earlier, a long time ago now, at this point, I used to like write articles and stuff like that for like different websites and stuff.
Yeah.
And one of the perks of that was I used to get to see movies really early. And they still like, even though I don't write anymore, they still like send me like, hey, you want to go see this movie really early?
Nice.
So I went to go take my son to see it. But because it was like press and like fans and like interviewers and reviewers and stuff like that, they put us in a regular theater to see the movie.
Okay.
As opposed to IMAX. And this movie is, because I didn't realize until people was pointing it out, like this movie was like made for like IMAX. And you lose like a lot of the scope of the movie.
Really?
Without it. And they were telling us like,
IMAX is like the wider screen?
Correct.
Okay.
The wider screen and all the bells and whistles with it. So you kind of lose a lot of the scope of the film when you watch it like in a regular theater.
Oh, okay.
But I still enjoyed it a lot. It's a long movie. Yeah, you know, it's
like 3 hours.
It's 3 hours, but it's a great movie. It's a really great movie. I tell people like when people ask me like, "Oh, it's really good," they're like, "Oh, it's not amazing." Like I said, I like it a lot. But you didn't say it was amazing. Like, it's okay. I like it a lot. like
worth seeing, worth going to see, or, you know.
I enjoyed it. Is it my favorite Nolan movie? No, but that's not because of, it's not my style.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's bad when he has like a pile of diamonds to choose from. It's like, okay, like this diamond's a little bit not as sparkly as the others, but it's still a diamond.
Yeah, I don't know if people know this. Like, Batman's like one of my favorite superheroes ever. So The Dark Knight sits pretty high for me, like, in general. So, like, you know, but I love the movie a lot. It's really good if you know the story of the Odyssey. If you don't, I think I'm very happy to see that there was clearly a campaign against this movie that was
There
going
was?
on. Yeah, from those weird people on the internet, like, hey, they, quote unquote anti-woke people, like, oh, why are there black people in the Odyssey and all this weird stuff? There was clearly like this campaign against the movie, and it didn't do anything because this movie is killing it.
Isn't it like one of the Greek myths or something?
Yeah, it's not real. It's not real. It's a fictional story. People were on the internet having an argument about the fictional story about fictional characters, but they were like, Elliot
Love
Page
that.
is in the movie, and
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy because me and Josh just watched Juno this week.
Yeah, Elliot Page does a great job in the movie.
I love Elliot Page.
Travis Scott's in the movie. Everybody in the movie. It's a star-studded film. I'm like, how the fuck this movie made any money?
Wow.
It's a lot of stars in this film. But I imagine like these people probably took pay cuts or like just wouldn't be part of the experience because this is one of those movies that's larger than life.
Oh, Matt Damon's in it. Zendaya, Tom Holland, Travis Scott.
Yeah, look at the cast. This is like
Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an amazing movie. It's an incredible cast. It's great. I liked how they told the story. I was like, oh, it's a really compelling story. I enjoyed it a lot. I recommend it. Like I also say it's one of those things that you have to like set your day aside for. Like it's a 3-hour movie. Like I know when I went to go see it, I kind of knew that, but no, you really have to like, all right. My mindset is I'm going to see this movie today.
And that's your plans for the day.
Yes, because it's a 3-hour movie. And I think my mistake was I went after I got off work.
Oh, yeah.
Because like I was saying, I had press pass. So I got off work and went straight there. So like, oh, this is a trek.
I feel like now, just the way it is with like, you get there and then there's like 30 minutes of previews before you even get to see the movie.
That's the good thing, Rebecca. When you go at press, there is no preview. They just start the movie.
Wow, that's great.
They get directly into. Only thing they tell you is, hey, they like.
I figured that was the case.
They tell you no phones, no anything like that, because they will immediately throw you out.
They probably monitor closer.
Yes, they are right there, like next to you. They will throw you out if you even think about pulling out your phone.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it was a great time. I enjoyed myself. The movie's great. I recommend people go see it, especially if you like Greek mythology and things like that. I like the retelling of the story, so yeah.
Nice. Love that. I will not be going to see that one because I'm not into that kind of thing, but I appreciate when a good movie does well and people like it.
I feel like this is the movie that you and Josh probably can watch at home one day.
I would not have any interest in it, but maybe.
It's good because the scope of the movie, it's an impressive movie to watch. Like if you can see it in theaters, it's worth seeing in theaters.
Yeah.
But the scope of the movie, the storytelling, if you like directors and cinematography, it's one to see.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, but that's pretty much all I've been doing. Well, I've been watching other movies and stuff like that too. Like it's been more of a movie-centric week, We are now in July, so I'm starting to watch the horror movies because me, Donnie, and Josh do Decade of Horror.
Yeah, getting ready for Halloween. I love it.
Yeah, so I watched The Long Walk, which I thought was a fantastic.
Wait, the one that's based on the book?
Yes.
Oh my God, I love that book and I haven't seen the movie. How is the movie?
The movie is fantastic.
Is it?
I love the movie. I cried.
I want to see that one.
I cried like twice watching it, and I don't cry at movies.
I love that book so much.
Yes, it's a fantastic movie. It's
the original Hunger Games.
Pretty much. I was saying I think it resonated with me because it kind of feels it's dystopian. It feels like something that kind of could happen now. Like,
right? Literally, yes. Yeah,
watching the Hunger Games when I watched the Hunger Games, like that shit can never happen. But watching this, I'm like, oh, this kind of could happen. It's like this is kind of like a messed up story.
Without spoilers for me and whoever doesn't know the actual story of it, do they leave the ending like kind of vague and open to interpretation? Because I remember that's how the book ended, but I know sometimes movies leave, they make it a little bit more definitive.
Yes and no.
Okay.
they give you a definitive ending, it's very different than the book. The ending's very different
It
than the book.
is.
I will say
Okay,
that.
interesting.
They give you a definitive ending, but it's more to the story.
Where did you watch it?
It's on HBO Max now, I think.
Oh, I don't know if I have that. Shit. I'll have to find a way to watch it.
But I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. It's a really dark, harrowing movie. Like I was telling Donnie about it Friday. Like, is that a horror movie? I said, it kind of is, because it's in a fucked up way, really. Because it's like you like. For those who don't know, it's a story about, it's kind of like the Hunger Games type thing where you have to walk until you can't walk no more. And then until it's one person left. And you just kind of.
And they volunteer for it.
They volunteer for it. And like those who win get like $15 million. The person who wins gets like $15 million, like life-changing money. And the whole thing is, it kind of feels a lot like Stand By Me in a way. You ever seen that movie Stand By Me? Well,
No.
For those who know Stand By Me, it's a movie where these kids go find a dead body. It's like it's based off.
Oh, I'm familiar with it. Yeah.
But you follow these kids at least this movie. You follow these kids who are going down this walk, and you hear their stories and the reasons of why they're doing it. And you yourself as the viewer grow a bond with them. Like you end up caring about them. You end up like hearing some of their story. Like, this guy's a dick. And then you find out why the guy's a dick. Like, oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And then you grow a bond with them. And as you're watching the movie, you watch each one of these characters you grow a bond with go away.
Die. But the thing with this is, like, the Hunger Games, like, that these characters that you are like forming, that emotional attachment to are going to die, because that's the plot of the whole story, is that there's only one that will come out alive.
Yeah.
So that they're all going to die.
The crazy thing about it is when you're watching the movie, it's vague about it until it happens. Then it's like, oh,
okay.
So it's kind of jarring. And
I think the book makes it like more clear, right off the bat.
Does. This is the story is just well told. It's very well told.
Yeah, that's one that I do want to check out.
I thought it was incredible. I liked it a lot.
Cool.
A lot of things I didn't expect to happen. And I'm like, oh, this is really well told.
There's one name I like a lot of the names from the characters in that story. Garrity obviously is the main character. I love, that's his last name, but there's one I gotta look for it here. I just remember I love the name Collie Parker.
Yes.
What a cool name, Collie Parker.
It's great names. It's like I said, the movie is fantastic. The movie, I highly recommend the movie. It's a depressing movie.
Yeah.
But it's a gripping story that's fascinating. Just watching how things go down, you're like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
And even when I got to the end of the story, I was guessing like, oh, well, how is this going to turn out? And I thought like, oh, maybe we'll get a happy ending. Like, oh, yeah. It kind of hits you with a dose of reality. You're like, oh, okay.
Very cool.
I loved it. Great movie.
Nice. Yeah. I'm glad that you thought so, because that was one that I wanted to see and never got a chance. So, yeah.
Highly recommend.
Anything else going on this week before we get into the news?
No, you want to get into this news then?
Yeah, there's not a whole lot, but we do have a lot of questions, so that balances it out.
Yeah, we got a lot of questions. We got a couple of stories. I think one is important. Well, we'll get to that one right now. So, Rebecca, we talked about the whole EU thing with the regulations, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a follow-up to that. The Nintendo had put out like a chart, and it says how to change the JoyCon batteries. So to comply with the new EU regulations, the Switch 2 JoyCons, as well as the Pro controllers, are being phased out in the UK. But they're being replaced for usual replaceable batteries. And the replacements start this year.
Wait, what do you mean they're being phased out?
Okay, the original Joy-Cons for the Switch 2 in the EU, they're getting rid of those.
Like they're not selling them separately?
Yeah, they're getting rid of those completely because they're going to replace those with new Joy-Cons that you can take the battery out of. That's the whole thing. Like the JoyCons and the Pro Controllers, they're being phased out so you can, because of the EU regulations,
What about the ones that come with the Switch 2 in the box?
they're gonna have the replaceable battery ones now.
Oh,
That's the whole new thing.
13-step process.
Yeah, we'll get to that. So yeah, they released the guide on how to replace the batteries in the left and the right Joy-Con. It's a 13-step process because it explains to you how to remove the battery on each side, and I think it's the right side has the antenna in it.
Yes.
So they explain to you how to do that without damaging the antenna. Also explains to you how to identify the replaceable controllers as opposed to the non-replaceable ones with the batteries. So it's a whole process.
Is it really like consumer? Like I know the law is so that the regulation is so that people can do it themselves, kind of thing. This seems like a lot. This seems like, not just anybody can replace the battery, sort of thing.
Correct. But they're making it so anyone can replace the battery, and I think in the long run this is a good thing.
Okay.
Because we've seen like so many systems where the system just dies because the battery couldn't be replaced and the battery points get corroded and stuff like that. I feel like
it is a good thing. It just sounds like it's very hard to do.
Yeah, but it's also just very detailed. That's more what it is. They give you everything in like complete detail so you can't mess it up.
You can't mess it up. Okay.
Yeah, you need like a screw, and they're also I didn't put it here, but they're also gonna sell replacement kits. So they have a kit that you can buy separately that you can that tell you like, hey, here you go. You use this kit to replace your battery pack.
Yeah.
That way, since it's an official kit, you ain't got to worry about like using your household tools and messing up the screws and stuff like that.
Got it. Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, I think we should have those regulation laws here.
I agree. I think it's important because it's just longevity of a product.
Mm-hmm.
How many consoles and products we've seen from back in the day now, like, oh, we can't use this anymore because the battery port is all screwed up because the battery acid just dripped all over it and nobody ever got it changed. So maybe we can do this to preserve some of these old consoles and stuff like that. That's great.
Yeah, I think that's great, and I'm glad that that Europe's getting that.
I imagine pretty soon, once this I think it rolls out this summer with the Joy-Cons. Once this rolls out, there are going to be a lot of third-party batteries that people are going to try to buy for these.
Can you use I guess you can use third-party batteries, right?
I assume you would be able to once people take the battery out and they reverse engineer it. Because that's immediately what's going to happen. Once they open up those battery packs,
they would be able to put better batteries in it that last longer.
Yeah. So that's going to be a thing.
Okay. Nice.
So Rebecca, you planning on playing Duskbloods?
No.
No one is, apparently.
Jack is.
Okay, there you go. So this news is specifically for Jack. Duskbloods closed network test is happening August 21st to the 23rd. But you have to apply for the test like starting this upcoming week.
Oh.
You have to apply starting July 22nd. It's at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, if I remember correctly. And the application process ends July 28th.
You have to apply a month before the network test happens.
Yes. So
can I say something?
Now, of course.
I thought that this was a single player game.
I think it's both.
Why are they having a network test? Is that not just like a glorified demo?
Pretty much. And I think it has up to 8 players. Well, it's a multiplayer game.
What?
Yeah, this is a multiplayer aspect to this.
See, I didn't know that. I thought it was single player.
Go. XBS said he thinks it's online only. Yeah, there's a multiplayer aspect to this game.
Online
I think
only?
it's 8 players.
What? What kind of game is it? I feel like I don't understand what this is.
I feel
like I thought I did, but now I don't.
I think most of us don't.
There's not even a release date for it.
It's this year. It's supposed to be
but there's no date.
Yeah. I'm very interested.
I don't know what it is.
I'm very interested how that game does.
I don't think it's
Yes.
going to do well.
Yeah, I don't think it is either. But I've heard people buzzing about it a little bit. A little bit. I kind of
They're
want
never
to
going to do anything dark and with mature themes ever again.
Yeah, well, at least multiplayer dark games.
Yeah.
Hey, Resident Evil did good.
Well, maybe I should sign up to do it. Maybe I should try it.
Try to see if you like it.
I
It might
won't,
be
but
fun. I'm quite sure you won't.
I wish there was just like a normal demo. Like I don't want to take away a spot from somebody who wants it.
I don't think that's the way. I think you're safe, Rebecca. I think you're safe. I don't think there's
like there's no way I'm gonna buy this game. I don't like any FromSoft games.
This is not a Steam machine, Rebecca. They're not gonna be like, hey,
taking a spot from somebody else.
Yeah, you're not taking a spot from me. You'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. So I think the bigger news, I think the more interesting conversation is our next story about Miyamoto. Have you ever? I never heard of this magazine, but it's pretty cool. You can buy it online too now. It's an actual physical magazine. It's called the Casa Brutus Mag. Never heard of it, right, Rebecca?
Nope.
Okay, so they interviewed Shigeru Miyamoto about they have a special issue about Mario's 40th anniversary.
Okay.
So they asked him questions about it, and one question that they asked him about was which Mario titles impressed him the most. Did you read this? Do you know the two that impressed him the most?
No, just read it.
Okay, I want you to try to take a guess.
Oh, you want me to guess which
Yes.
Mario games impressed him the most?
It's two of them.
Mario 64.
Okay, that's one.
Because that was like a, like a turning point for gaming, and they were the ones responsible for it.
Okay.
And then you probably will say something like Wonder or something that's recent.
Okay, the second one, Super Mario World.
That's one of my favorites.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
He's such an old person.
Yes, he is. He said when talking about Mario World, he said he felt he mastered the two-dimensional Mario World. And he said that 2D Mario, that game in particular, felt like drawing a manga.
Okay.
Okay. And when talking about Mario 64, he said it reminds him of his childhood. Well,
okay.
And I'll give the full quote so you can have a kind of context for it. Here's the full quote. I have a deep emotional connection to all my works. By the completion of Super Mario World, I felt that I, to a degree, mastered the two-dimensional Mario World. But then, with Super Mario 64 going 3D, I was reminded of my childhood, going back even further than my manga drawing in my junior high school days. In my grade school days, I loved the NHK puppet shows. It's like the little puppet shows they have.
No.
The little wood puppets and stuff like they used to have on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
NHK.
Such as the Churin Village and the Walnut Tree and the Kokokori Korean Island. And I thought I wanted to become a puppet maker. So yeah, that's an interesting fact. You want to become a puppet maker.
Huh.
I construct these monster dioramas and shoot them with my camera. Creating Super Mario 64 felt like a return to that time. A two-dimensional Mario felt like a manga drawing, while 3D brought me back to puppet theater. It's all connected somehow,
I did not expect any of that from what you just read. Like, I feel like, what is he talking about?
I kind of get it now because I don't know if you look at Mario 64 and the whole idea that the camera's following you and stuff like that.
Okay, like it's like a puppet show.
Yeah, I guess back in now I sound old. Just say back in those days. They had these like little puppet shows on TV. That was a popular thing, like in Japan and stuff like that. So I imagine that's what he's talking about, like live puppet shows and things like that. Not in my time. Not in my time. But
do we think Miyamoto is responsible for that E3 Nintendo puppet thing during the Wii U era.
100%.
Wait, that's so funny.
Without question. He said he wanted to be a puppet maker.
That's so funny.
That
Why
is-
haven't we seen more of this kind of stuff, like with him in charge? Like, I feel like, why didn't he lean into that more?
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in like just the whole ideal of someone that tells you the time that he grew up in, where he's like, I
Yes.
want to be a puppet maker when I grew up. Like, who the fuck says that now? How many people you know? Like, even
Josh's dad. Josh's dad makes puppets.
How old is Josh's dad? Exactly.
60s. 60s.
Exactly. It feels like that generation would probably be like, I want to make puppets and stuff like that. Like, my generation definitely wasn't making puppets.
No.
But it feels like it makes sense. Like the era of it is, Jim Henson era of making puppets and things like that. But they're very different puppets from that era, as opposed to what he's talking about.
I think also just his answers of Super Mario World and I mean Mario 64 I feel like is an obvious one. Like that one would impress anybody at that time. But to name Super Mario World, which is a great Mario game and not something after 64, I feel like he's kind of an old guy. Like it's an old guy answer.
I kind of, it's an interesting answer.
But I feel like he's also moving away from feeling the need to I feel like a corporate answer would have been the most recent Mario game just to put it in people's minds and get the name out there and advertise Mario Wonder, especially our recent DLC, Bella Bella Park. It's just so impressive that we can play together and do all these visual effects but he doesn't really do that corporate jargon.
Can I say something, Rebecca?
Say something.
I love how Japanese creators talk about their games.
They're like their babies.
They talk about them with so detail and take so much direction and take things in such a way that you don't expect them to take it in. Like if you hear Kojima talk about the Metal Gear series and things like that, he goes in such a different direction with certain things. Like, oh, how did you get here? Like him trying to make movies and his love for movies and how he's like, oh, I can't make movies, so I make these convoluted video game series. And then listen to Miyamoto like, hey, I used to like puppets, so I made a video game.
That's true.
That's what they're like. It's just such a weird thing when you hear the American creators, not even American creators, like European creators, like, I want to make a game where you shoot things.
G-Man brings up a good point. The Link's Awakening Japanese commercial, it was puppets. Do you remember that one?
I don't remember that one.
Let me send you the picture, like a screenshot of it. It's puppets. Here, I put it in Discord.
Let's see if I can.
Or just pull up the whole commercial.
Well, I don't know if I can play the whole commercial on here. Can we? Can I
Uh-huh.
get in trouble? Oh,
No.
probably not. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see if I can share this picture.
Yeah, the picture at least is good enough. It's puppets.
Let's see if I can share the picture.
I wonder what other time. There has to have been more times that they used puppets, Nintendo. Definitely the E3 was the biggest thing.
That does look pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, did Four Swords have one too? So cool. I feel like somebody could do a whole piece on Nintendo and puppets.
That would be an interesting piece to do.
I didn't know that about Miyamoto. That's so cool.
I pulled the story because it's an interesting little tidbit. Just knowing what these people's minds are at and the things they're into and the things they love and how they get inspired to make the games that they make is kind of fascinating.
Didn't he also catching bugs in his yard as a kid, and that's how he got Pokemon or something?
Yeah, it's these little weird tidbits. Hey, I used to like bugs, so
not Miyamoto, but whoever it was.
I like to make bugs, so I made a game up catching bugs essentially.
Star Fox promo campaign 1990. I'm looking now Nintendo's history of using puppets. Interesting.
That explains it.
Apparently that was a thing.
Yeah, but I thought
E3 1996 Mario and Wario puppets. What is that?
See?
Oh, ew.
See,
Wow, they do have a history of using puppets.
now that we know, it's kind of like you can't unsee it now.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, now we see where it came from. It's from Miyamoto.
Yeah. Where he just bursts into the meeting and says, "Guys, what if we added puppets?"
Like, what are you talking about? Kids don't even listen anymore. Yes, they are. Shut up.
I don't care.
I wonder, did he try to make the puppets?
Yeah, I don't know. That's cool.
Now I want to just ask him questions about puppets.
I know. I would have like totally steered that interview in a different direction after he mentioned
I'll start
that.
asking about Jim Henson and all kind of puppets and stuff like what kind of puppets do you like?
Yeah.
Like were you in like the Sesame Street and stuff? Like, did you like Elmo?
Well, the NHK puppet shows or whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess that was like probably the Japanese equivalent of like Sesame Street
Probably.
or the Muppets.
Yeah, aspects of it. I know those shows and stuff like that were like very different because they didn't use like puppet shows and stuff necessarily for kids all the time. They used them for they had like adult puppet shows. So that was the thing.
Okay. Interesting.
Now I'm trying to see if I can look it up.
When I was I studied abroad in Denmark in college, and I had a British professor, and he didn't know what Sesame Street was.
How do you not know what Sesame Street is?
We were all like flabbergasted. We were like, really? Is that like an American thing? Like,
no, it is not.
I thought it was like a worldwide thing, and we were like, wow.
like who doesn't know Sesame Street?
We were shocked.
That's so weird. Like now I'm flabbergasted because there are people who know.
I think he knew Elmo, but like didn't know like the greater Sesame Street universe.
Yeah, like Elmo, like even Kermit's part of Sesame Street.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Kermit's
I thought Kermit was just its own. Like I thought that was a separate Muppet thing.
I think he's the only one who's part of both universes.
Oh, okay.
Kermit's part of Sesame Street and the Muppets.
Okay.
Which is weird, but yeah, that's the thing.
See, I like Sesame Street, but I don't like the Muppets.
I love the Muppets.
They're okay.
Especially Muppet Babies. It's a great show. You ever watch Muppet Babies, Rebecca?
No, but I do like that song. Mana mana do 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 do. Mana mana do 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 do. I do like that song.
Yeah. Kermit was in Sesame Street.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't watch a ton of Sesame Street, but I watched some of it. Maybe I just didn't remember him being in it.
Yeah, the legend Kermit the Frog that everybody loves. With his crazy wife, Miss Piggy. Seems appropriate.
They divorced.
Oh, they did divorce. Are they back together?
Oh, are they? I don't know.
They probably are.
Kermit, Miss Piggy, relationship status.
Oh, I forgot about that, G-Man. Kermit taught what a cookie is to Cookie Monster.
He did?
So he
introduced him to that addiction?
Yeah, he got Cookie Monster addicted to cookies. It's a cookie dealer.
Oh my God. So he's problematic.
Yeah, it's a drug dealer.
Oh my God. Let's cancel Kermit.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, they broke up in 2015. Both stars have what is this? Both of them have dated others. Kermit briefly dated a pig named Denise.
I remember
while
that.
Miss Piggy has been linked to celebrity guests.
Yeah, she was linked to like Chris Hemsworth. All these hot guys. It was so funny.
Now they are strictly co-workers.
Yeah, she was like linked to all these hot actors. Here's my new man, Chris Hemsworth.
Bro.
like what's up with this Piggy?
Diva.
Straight up diva. All right,
well, that's it about Miyamoto.
I want to get to these questions.
Yes.
Got some good questions here.
We do. Starting with Metroid Hunter 101. Is it time for Nintendo to spring Nintendogs out of the pound again? What new breeds of dogs do you want to see? What new animal or gimmick do you think will make its debut? Listen, I have long been saying that Nintendogs should come back as one of their mobile apps. That is the format that I think they should do it. I don't think it needs to be a Switch game. I think they make the phone app. It's perfect for it. You link it with your pedometer where you kind of make it like an on-the-go app where you can take your dog for walks. There can be microtransactions where you can buy different dog breeds. Maybe, there's cooldowns for buying toys in the store or accessories in the store, but then you can buy a different currency to buy more things for your dogs. I easily see this as a successful mobile game, and I think I would play it on mobile, but I don't think I would play it on Switch.
Huh. Yeah,
I was a big Nintendogs fan back in the day.
That makes sense. Like, make it a mobile game. That would be a really cool mobile game to have.
I just think they could easily monetize it. I feel like it would appeal to like the people who were kids when Nintendogs was big, was like, the kids that grew up with the DS as their first console, first handheld. And those people are in their 20s right now. And I feel like that would just be such a nostalgic throwback for them to have it on their phones.
Yes, I agree. So what new breeds you want to put in the game?
I want a Border Collie because that's my favorite breed of dog.
Okay. I want a Rottweiler.
Oh, did they not have those?
I don't think so.
Let me look and see what they had already.
I want all the dogs people think are violent put in the game. Doberman. Just
okay, here's
Pitbull.
Here's what they had in this is not Nintendogs and cats. This is just the original Nintendogs.
Yes.
Miniature Dachshund.
Okay.
Chihuahua.
I remember Chihuahua.
Labrador Retriever. They did have a pug.
Okay.
Yorkshire Terrier. Miniature Pinscher. A Shih Tzu.
Okay.
Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, which I really like that dog. That's a good dog. I like those. Toy Poodle. Beagle. Shetland Sheepdog I really like. Miniature Schnauzer. Golden Retriever. Boxer, Pembroke Welsh Corgi, Siberian Husky, German Shepherd, Shiba Inu, and Dalmatian.
Okay. German Shepherd's a good dog. German Shepherd's a good.
Yeah. And then Nintendogs and cats had I'm gonna try not to repeat. French Bulldog? They had all the same ones, plus French Bulldog. Did I say Jack Russell Terrier?
I don't think you said Jack Russell.
Basset Hound, Maltese, Cocker Spaniel, Great Dane, Pomeranian, and Bull Terrier.
Yeah.
So you're right. They can add a Rottweiler.
Just add a Rottweiler.
What else is a popular dog breed that they didn't have? I feel like with how popular Golden Doodles are, they would have to have a Golden Doodle because that's like the most popular dog right now.
Like I said, Doberman. Add a
Doberman.
What else can you?
They should add pit bulls.
Yes, add a pit bull. Definitely add a pit bull.
I really like the herding dogs, like the Old English sheepdog. They're very fluffy.
John 32 said they should have a character creator so people can add their own dog.
Wait, that would be so good. That's such a good idea.
Like you take a picture of your dog and it adds it to the game.
Oh, that would be cute. Yeah, but I feel like if it's a mobile app, like they could just continuously add dog breeds.
Yeah.
And what I thought was very cool about Nintendogs was they had all those breeds, but then they had 3 variations of the breeds. So they had like different colorings and different markings and stuff. So like, you know, if you wanted to pick a poodle, it didn't just have like a regular like white poodle. Like you could have like a black poodle or like a black and white poodle, and like it had different markings. You know, even dogs that kind of look the same, like Golden Retriever, like it would have like different shades of the golden. You know how sometimes Golden Retrievers look like a little bit lighter or a little bit more reddish.
Yes. I like that idea.
I did not ever have Nintendogs and cats. I only had Nintendogs. So I don't know if I would even care if there was a new animal or gimmick. I think they should just. The gimmick would be on your phone, you could take it out for a real life walk with the pedometer.
Yeah, maybe they could do the thing where they're like, hey, we have the Switch 2 version that also has a companion app.
Ooh, wait, that's a good idea.
That you can take the dog for a walk and do things with, like, yeah.
That's a good idea. So, like, the game's on your Switch, but, like, then, you know, if you wanted to take your dog on the go, that's good. That's good. Thinking smart. Okay, our next question is from Sleepy Gamer. What Nintendo game would you say you watched someone else play in person or in video form? Nintendo game? I've watched a lot of other, like, let me think. I watch a lot of like Twitch streams and stuff and like Games Done Quick and things like that. Like, I've watched a lot of people play games.
I haven't. I guess for a period of time, I guess it was Breath of the Wild, I guess. Watch people like make certain things in Tears of the Kingdom, or watching how they get past certain things. But I didn't like watching it in person. In person, I guess watching my kids play Smash Brothers, that was always fun.
I'm trying to think if there's a Nintendo game that I've watched somebody else play that I haven't played by myself. You know, because obviously if like Josh is playing something on the TV, like I'll watch him play it, or like I'll watch his Twitch streams, or I'll watch other Twitch streams. I've watched a lot of Star Fox, his most recent Star Fox. I didn't play, but I've watched people online play it. That would probably be the most recent Nintendo game.
I watched, not a Nintendo game, but
Hi, Donnie from work.
What's up, Donnie? I've watched a lot of Expedition 33 because my son was playing it so much. He loved that game. So I just like watched him play a lot of it. He was like telling me the story and stuff like that. Like, I was going to play it. I'm like, oh, I saw you play it. I don't have to play it now.
Yeah. Games that like I know this isn't Nintendo anymore. I've watched a lot more non-Nintendo games that I know that I will never play or beat myself. Like I've watched a lot of people play Hollow Knight. I've watched a lot of people play Cult of the Lamb, Portal.
Oh yeah.
Like just stuff like that, like especially hard games, like games that I know I'll never beat myself. Death's Door.
I watch games like that when I know I'm not gonna have time to play those games. I gotta watch a little bit of it. See if it's, or I'll watch it to see if it's good. Like, is this game good?
Yeah.
I want to play. I want to buy later on down the line and play.
Exactly. Okay. Crawler asks, what is a recent game that disappointed you and why? He says, I'll share mine. It's Cast and Chill. Oh no. I love that game. He says the graphics are so beautiful. The gameplay loop is good too. In order to actually catch any fish, you need to follow online guides to know the exact rod, the exact length, and the exact spot in the location in order to be able to catch anything. It doesn't make it very chill at times. Interesting. So I guess like viewing it from more of like a completionist kind of standpoint, like I feel like with that game when I was playing it, I wasn't really caring like if I caught every fish in the region. Like I was just kind of experimenting with like different spots and different rods and stuff. Like it's kind of like real life fishing where like you just kind of have to take it chill. Like you're not min-maxing the fish. You just go out and see what you can catch that day. And sometimes you're sitting there for several minutes at a time, not catching anything. It's a lot slower paced, I think, than other fishing games. Yeah. So a recent game that disappointed you, he wants to know.
I have an answer for this.
Tell me.
It's a PC only game. I think it's going to be coming to PS5 and other consoles too. It's called Samson. And what Samson is, it's you remember the Driver series?
I've never played it.
Okay, it's supposed to be kind of like those type of games. It's a third-person action adventure game where you play this guy whose sister has been kidnapped by the mob because he owes a debt to the mob. Okay. So every day you have to go out, take your car out, and go out there and do odd jobs for like people in the mob and stuff like that, and earn money so you can get your debt erased so you can save your sister.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a mini driver / GTA type game. And it looks great.
But
but the game is like it's buggy as heck. It's really buggy. It's a lot of potential there to be a great game. It's meant to be a smaller GTA-ish type experience. Like maybe play like in like 10 hours or something like that. But because the game gets in kind of its own way, it's not as enjoyable as it should be. But if they fix the game, it's a lot of potential there. A lot of potential to be a really good game. I even like I even like the whole loop of, hey, you have to earn this amount of money today. Like you have to earn $5,000 for the mob, or they're gonna take something from you or something like that, or you're gonna get in trouble, or they're gonna send debtors after you and stuff like that and beat you up. And you have to kind of like figure out ways to like keep earning money through the day. And each day is like on a time limit. Like you could do one job, right? And that job could take from morning to afternoon. And then another job take from afternoon to evening. So it's only a set amount of money you can do. You can make per day.
Yeah.
You have to kind of figure out what job you're gonna do for that day to make the maximum amount of money.
That sounds stressful.
Yeah, it is. It's very stressful. It works for a video game because it's like, damn, I can do this big job where I can get all this money and for the
high risk, high reward kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or I can do these little jobs.
Yeah.
If I do these little jobs, I might barely get enough money. But then again, if I get robbed by someone else,
then it wouldn't be worth it.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I like that premise.
The premise is very good. It's just they just like I guess because it's a small studio, they didn't execute it properly enough. But yes,
that's too bad.
It has a lot of potential. Game was really interesting to say the least.
Yeah. Okay. I guess for me, I mean, I'm looking at a list of stuff here that I played recently or bought recently, like in the past year or so, and I guess Metroid Prime Beyond would be the biggest like letdown one. And I didn't even get very far in it. I only played a couple hours of it. But I feel like it's almost like everybody else's disappointment made me disappointed kind of thing. Like I fell off of it because everybody else was saying like, oh man, what a disappointing game. And
you know what?
Like, okay, well, there goes all of that hype.
I really get that. Because
it made me less interested in finishing it.
Because I was playing it and people like, oh, this is disappointing. Like maybe I'll get back to it later.
Right. Like I know I shouldn't let other people's like narrative about it control what I think about it, but it's like hard to be excited about it when nobody else is excited about it.
It's kind of deflating.
It is.
Like when you're playing a game that you're like, oh, this is okay so far, and everybody's just shitting on it like, ugh.
Like I wasn't loving it so much that I like felt the need to keep going with it and like yell about how great of a time I was having. Like it just made it so it was like, well, everybody else says it's not really worth finishing, and everybody's saying what a waste of time it is. So I guess I might as well not make this a priority.
Yeah, I wasn't underwhelmed. I wasn't overwhelmed. I was just whelmed.
Yeah, same. So that would probably be mine. Like just I guess the surrounding disappointment of the discourse of it. Okay, Kyle the Pug. Oh God, he asks, how's Rebecca's Ring Fit progress coming along?
Fuck you, Kyle the Pug, for asking this question. How's it coming along, Rebecca? You stopped, didn't you? You're like, fuck this game. Hey, that's how it happens. I get it.
Listen, I'm not. It's still set up. To be fair, Josh hasn't done it a whole lot either. He's done it like a couple more times than I have, but I don't know. The motivation is not there.
Hey, it's been a rough year. It's been a rough year. Like, hey, I look at my exercise bike like, do I want to do that today? Like, nah. I want to eat donuts.
Yes. I've been doing very good about not eating a whole lot of junk food, but I have not been doing a good job of exercising and ring fitting and stuff.
You'll get back on it.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. The Ring Fit TV is now the Steam Machine TV, so we'll see.
Well, there's that right there. It might be a wrap for that. We got a steam machine now, man. We are not playing this game.
No.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, but you know what I could put on the steam machine?
Which one?
I could put what's it called? The modern online version of Dance Dance Revolution. What's it called?
Oh,
Stepmania. Because I have a dance pad. And I should do that. Oh my God. I think I might do that because that's exercise that would get me moving. And I love Stepmania.
I was just checking out. I was like, I wonder if Just Dance on Steam. Like, apparently it is.
What is?
Just Dance.
It's on Steam, really?
The 2017 edition.
Oh, I would never join a gym because that means A, leaving my house, which I don't like to do, and B, other people would have to perceive me working out and getting sweaty, and I don't want to do that. If I'm going to be sweaty and gross, I'm going to do it in the privacy of my home. I do not want other people to perceive me.
I agree. I don't like gyms. Gyms are kind of demoralizing.
Plus, it costs a lot of money, and they're hard to quit without them harassing you.
Yeah, gyms are demoralizing kind of a little bit, especially gyms in Miami. You go in there, you're out of shape, you're trying to get better. Then you have all these hot ass people in here working out and stuff like that. You got these Instagram models up there taking pictures. Whatever. Like, I don't want to do this shit. Like,
I would consider joining a women only gym, but I don't know if there's any around here.
No.
I don't want any men looking at me.
Yeah, I get
ever.
I don't want any men looking at me.
I know nobody cares about other people at the gym, but I care that other people are existing around me.
Yeah, because it's a subconscious thing. You're 9 times out of 10 when you're in the gym, whether you're male or female, you're in skimpiest revealing clothing. You're showing off your body, and you're trying to get better and healthier.
I'm too self-conscious.
Yeah.
I'm glad you understand.
I completely understand. Absolutely not. Like I said, I live in Miami.
The closest women's only gym is 25 minutes away, which is not bad, but that's still people perceiving me, and it costs money, and I don't want to leave my house. So I'm going to figure out how to get Stepmania on my steam machine.
Yeah, get a home gym.
That's my new goal for the week. Ask me next week how it goes.
Get a home gym. Work out at home.
Exactly. I definitely don't have enough room here to have home gym set up, but maybe someday.
I was doing for a brief period of time. I should get back to it. Men's yoga.
I love yoga. Yeah, it's not men's yoga. There's no such thing as men's yoga. Okay, it's just yoga.
It's just yoga. But there was a guy who has this like YouTube channel, and he specifies it for older men.
Okay.
And he's like, hey, so you guys don't have your joints breaking and you dying and stuff like that. I know you guys get in your 30s. Here's the way some yoga you can do.
Yoga is one of the best things you can do. My mom does yoga like twice a week. And like she's so in shape. It's amazing.
There you go. That's why she's still gorgeous. There you go.
It's strength building. It's like good for your brain. It's like good for your flexibility. It's so good.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
I was doing it. I was enjoying it. I was doing that. I was working on my exercise bike. I have some weights. I was doing some weight training and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then work, life. you have to have quiet time to do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And when you don't have quiet time, it's a lot harder to be like, I'm going to exercise right now for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Life gets in the way so easily.
Oh, very much.
So I'm going to try to shift my Ring Fit to other physical game workout. So we'll see.
Yeah, I have also, which I need to probably try to start now. They have a Switch 1 game that's called Fist of the North Star Fitness Boxing.
Oh, wait. Isn't that just fitness boxing?
It is, but it's with Fist of the North Star.
What is Fist of the North Star?
That's one of my favorite animes of all time.
Oh,
where you play as the main character.
Oh,
and you're punching like bad guys and stuff, watching their heads explode.
Wait,
you're exercising.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's like motivating, you know?
Yeah.
That's motivating. Very cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
I didn't know that existed. That's a cool product, like a cool crossover. And I feel like they should do more of those types of things.
I agree.
And then do a collab with other franchises kind of thing.
That's something they should really do.
Mm-hmm. I read that like in Japan, they are like, maybe I saw it on TikTok, I don't know. They incorporate fitness and staying active into their like corporate jobs. Like it's not unusual to walk into like a corporate office in Japan and like have people like do like on walking pads while they're on their computers and kind of things, and like give them like a lot of like movement opportunities, and like that's just like a normal thing in their day.
That's pretty cool, actually.
No wonder they're all skinny.
Yeah.
We don't do that here. We're all fat over here.
Fat, lazy, yeah.
It's like, it's totally different world over there. They really should run the world. They really should. Them and Scandinavia. I think the world would be better.
Not mad at that.
Okay. Couple more questions here. Garrett Bland just got my Switch 2, he says. Very exciting. He says, I need your top grip.
Okay.
Grip. Yeah. And Switch one game that has improved the most on Switch 2. I don't have an answer for grip. My Switch 2 has cute little JoyCon covers that have a little like bump on the back for holding, but that's not really a grip. So I don't have an answer for that.
Look, Garrett, I'm not giving you my favorite grips, all right? You can relax at that. You're a married man. You worry about your own grips.
That's like a Donnie question. I think he might have a better.
And Donnie answered it in detail in the Discord. Okay. I don't use grips for my Switch 2. I kind of like my Switch 2 the way it is for now.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'll probably get one, but I don't know. I'm like, oh, this is good right now. I'm cool with it.
Was he talking about like a Joy-Con grip or like for the whole console?
Both. In general.
I don't have an answer for that because one, I don't use the Joy-Cons like separate. Like I only use the Joy-Cons when it's in handheld mode, and I don't need a grip for that. I just hold it like a normal person.
Yeah. I'm not that old yet. I can just hold it. I'm fine. It's not gonna fly.
However, I do have an answer for Switch 1 game that has improved the most on Switch 2. I have to absolutely say Breath of the Wild.
That's a great one.
Because not only like visually and like frame, you're not losing frames. I know that's important. But it has the improvements of the Zelda Notes app where Zelda talks to you, and it's actually really good.
Okay, so you're talking about the Switch 2 version of the game.
Oh, is that not what he was asking?
I think he's talking about a Switch 1 game that runs better on Switch 2 now.
Oh.
Like, I'll give you my pick was going to be Odyssey. Because there's not a Switch 2 version of Odyssey, but they've updated Odyssey where it runs a lot better on Switch 2 now. They think it's made it 1080p and all this other stuff.
Okay. I don't know if I have an answer. I don't think I've tested enough of them. I've only played the Switch 2 versions.
There's quite a few of them. Bayonetta's one that they kind of improved on in Switch 2. I don't think it has a Switch 2 update yet. But they kind of have these updates that make the game run better on Switch 2, even though it's still a Switch 1 game. There's a few games like that.
Oh, Link's Awakening.
That's a good one.
I did get a chance to see, that one's a lot smoother, looks sharper. Animal Crossing has faster load times.
There you go. My recommendation, Garrett, is and this is what I did when I first got my Switch 2. All the games that were like unplayable on Switch 1, try them on Switch 2 and see how they run. Because 90% of those games run a lot better. They are playable now. They run like decent now. So if there was a game that you played on Switch 1, this does not run good at all. This is unplayable. Try it now on Switch 2.
Probably any of the Warriors games, like Hyrule Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors. Yeah, there's a difference between Switch 2 versions just running better. I just didn't. I misunderstood the question.
Correct. She misunderstood the question. That's why I explained it to her because I got what Garrett was putting down. Like, hey, what's a Switch 1 game that now runs really good on Switch 2?
Yeah, I would say Link's
FPS
Awakening
does.
and Echoes of Wisdom are buttery smooth.
Yeah, Bayonetta 3 is the game I was talking about. It runs really well on Switch 2 now.
I just found a whole Reddit thread that lists like 300 games and what exactly runs better about it. It says tested games on Switch 2, and it has like details. It's like, you know, Astral Chain now at 30 FPS.
I forgot that one. Yeah, that one was really
improved
good.
performance. It tells you exactly what's improved about it. Maybe I'll send that over to him.
That's a good idea, Rebecca. Send that to him.
Okay.
Garrett, I hope you love your Switch too, man. It's a great console.
Yeah, you're gonna be so happy to have it.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I'm gonna post it now.
Kicking yourself that you didn't get in day one, but yeah, it's a great system, man.
Bland. Found this. Okay. Sent. Couple people, Andy and Kelsey, were saying that Age of Calamity co-op was enjoyable on Switch too.
Oh, okay.
I know that was very stuttery and frame inconsistent. That sounds like that would be great on Switch too. Our last question. Oh no, it's not our last question. We have several more questions. Yeah. It's the last one on this page before I have to scroll down to the next page. Ooh, Paul Calico. That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Hey, Paul. Yeah, Paul's been missing the mob, man. I hope you're doing well, brother.
He says, so I have been playing Star Fox and have been loving it, but there is one detail that Nintendo removed that as a kid I absolutely loved. It was at the end of the game when you send the invoice to General Pepper, you, the player, got to hit A one last time and it would put the Fox paw print on the invoice like I was the one signing it. Does anyone remember that?
I do remember that.
That's not in the remake?
No, it's not.
Oh, that's dumb. That's so
cute.
Like such a cute detail.
Yeah.
I feel like they need that.
Okay. Bam! Send me my money.
Aw.
What a great game. I love Popo. I love this remake. Remake's so good.
That's my fear that they're gonna. I can't really think of any examples off the top of my head, but like, what if they remove some obscure beloved detail in the Ocarina of Time remake that's like totally not important at all, but it's important to me?
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Just like maybe a little oversight, something like that, like little things that people just don't notice.
That would make me sad.
Yeah, I remember when Resident Evil remake started coming out, and there were little things they changed and things like some of the dialogue was changed and some of the jokes that were there before aren't there now. Like, I missed that, but I kind of it's the kind of trade for the better experience. Like, this is the definitive version of this game. But yeah, I miss like the Jill sandwich pun and the way
that's not in it anymore.
It is, but it's a little different.
Aww.
And I miss like when you play the original game of Resident Evil, it's this whole live action cutscene they show you with the characters and stuff, and it's completely different now because modern times. Like that game had like actual actors playing those roles.
Like, what if in the Ocarina of Time remake they don't have the pictures of Mario in Zelda's castle courtyard?
Oh, that would be interesting.
That would be so sad.
I feel like that should be there. It has to be there, right? No, I'm worried.
I don't know. Makes you think. We'll see. Yeah, that's too bad about the paw print.
Rebecca, let's do number 8 first and then number 7 last. Number 7 is a great question.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Our second to last question then is from XBS. Since Donnie's out, oh god, let's talk Final Fantasy Kupo. What's that?
The things say the little creatures in the game. Little cute
Oh
creature.
God, this is not the right question for me. Today is the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy X's release, July 19th, 2001 in Japan. It comes to the Switch 2 later this week with new features and upgraded graphics. What other classic Final Fantasy game would you like to see get an enhanced Switch 2 version?
Final Fantasy 13. That is
I need
my
to look up Kupo.
Final Fantasy 13. 1, 2, and 3 essentially.
Oh, it's those cute little kitties with the little antenna and wings. Oh, those are cute.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 13, even though I know people, it's like the bastard child of Final Fantasy series because it was the beginning of the game is such a long dredge. People like really hated on that game, but yeah. I like that game for what it was. I think it needs to get a little bit more love. I would love to see Final Fantasy 13 gets like a remake, Switch 2 version enhanced with some different things that they add to it. Like maybe like fix some of the problems that the original version had. Yeah, see, 13 is a really good game. Yeah, 13 still looks even beautiful even now. 13, Lightning Returns. Man, those are some fun Final Fantasy games. Lightning is a very underrated Final Fantasy character.
Girl, you know I've never played any Final Fantasy game.
I know. Feel like 13-2 you'd probably like.
Why?
It's just a great game. It's like a really good action game with a female protagonist, and she's done very well. It's really cool.
Okay.
I like 13. 1, but 13 is playing 1 is a lot to ask because it's a slog to get to.
Wait, there's 13-1 and 13-2?
Oh, it's a trilogy. It's a trilogy in a series of games.
I can't do all that.
Yeah, because Lightning became even though 13
it's too much.
Was kind of panned as a game, people loved the character of Lightning, so they kind of made it a trilogy within itself, a trilogy in a trilogy of games, in a series of games. So Final Fantasy 13 got a 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, I did exactly one stream's worth of Final Fantasy VI, and that is the only Final Fantasy I played, unless you count Theater Rhythm, which I did play. My controversial yet bold opinion is there are too many Final Fantasies. It's too many. You don't need that many. You just don't need that many. I would consider playing Resonance. I would consider it.
Have you played 7 Remake?
No, but I own it.
You might like 7 Remake. 7 Remake's really good.
I will play it someday. It is really downloaded to my Switch and takes up like 60 gigabytes of my Switch too.
It's a really good action RPG game. It's very different than the original 7 game.
I want to play the original.
The original is good, but it's dated. It's an RPG. It's an old school RPG. 7 Remake is like an action game.
Okay. What will it take for me to get you into Resonance? If it is, so I took it in Fantasy Critic League. If it scores well enough to put me ahead of John 32, which I'm getting really close, Delvin. I don't know if you've been keeping up with our PSVG Fantasy Critic League this year.
Not.
But I just want to say that I've been a dark horse this year. Okay. I'm creeping up.
As long as you beat John 32, I'm fine.
I'm in second place right now. He has 89 points. I have 81.
Okay.
Listen, once GTA comes out, it's all over. I am going to win this year. I'm going to win.
Oh, you have GTA?
I was first pick this year, and I picked GTA first round pick.
Girl, what a great pick.
I know, right?
What a great pick.
Mm-hmm.
And it's coming out this year. Yeah. You might. Yeah, that's a great pick. GTA.
And I have Final Fantasy Resonance, which comes out much sooner than GTA. Comes out October 22nd.
Yeah, man, that's a great pick.
I have a lot of big games.
GTA is probably gonna get like a 98.
Dude, I'm counting on it. I am counting on it.
Because I think it's because people just missed that type of game for so long. No matter what, they're gonna rate it high.
How do you review the most anticipated game of all time? That's my question. Like, I do not envy that job.
Yeah.
But I bet you that people aren't going to get early review copies of it because they're not going to want it to leak.
I agree. You know what it reminds me of, Rebecca? Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild was so highly anticipated because it was supposed to come out like a long time ago.
It had like 3 years worth of delays.
Yeah, so when it finally came out, people were like, yeah, this is like the greatest game of all time.
That's true. That is true.
It was so much hype. I think GTA is going to have a little bit of that on it.
I need it to be like a 97 or 98.
Yeah.
Please.
Like
be the first Metacritic 100 game. Oh, yeah, they might fly people out to play it. That's a good point. That would help prevent leaks.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Make them sign NDAs in person.
I imagine there's some journalists out there who's probably already played it.
Already?
Probably, yeah. An early slice of it or something like that.
Maybe. Yeah, that came from looking up Resonance. I would consider that one because I feel like it
looks cool.
It looks cool, and it is Rebecca approved graphics, and it doesn't have some weird number, and it's just like a name.
I think the number scares people off of a lot of those games.
It scares me.
Even though there's
too many of them.
Means absolutely nothing.
I know. But I still don't like it.
Because all those games are kind of standalone.
Like, I'm not trying to do math to know which Final Fantasy I should play.
Yeah. I get it. I 100% get it. Like, you know, the number, like, oh, why am I at number 30? Like, well, you are, but it's kind of like, you're really not.
It's too many of them. It's my opinion. Should not make it that many. Okay, our last question is from Magnum TK. And this is a good question. He asks, what do you think Nintendo's business model would be if Sony was never given the boot from Nintendo? Who would be the big three? Sega and Microsoft? Would PlayStation exist, or would Nintendo be in the console market all alone? So this is assuming that the Nintendo-Sony deal never fell through, right?
Correct.
And that we would have the Nintendo... What would it have been called?
PlayStation.
Would it have been called that?
I think it was supposed to be called something like that.
Yeah. Unreleased hybrid console joint venture between Sony and Nintendo. So the early 1900s. So that was that before the Super Nintendo? Oh no, it was designed to play both Super Nintendo cartridges and new CD-ROMs.
Correct.
Wow. It's a very interesting, like, kind of thought process, like, you know, food for thought type of question. What do you think, Delvin?
I think we'd probably be in the same position we are now, just a little later. I don't think that console probably would have done as well. And the reason why I say that is because we kind of had that with Sega. I don't remember this. The Sega Genesis had a CD drive on it. It had Sega CD. It had the 32X. It had a whole bunch of attachments to it. So I'm imagining that this PlayStation Nintendo would have probably been something similar. And it probably would, like, let's say if it did well, if it did really well. Sony, as a company, likes money.
Well, the reason why it fell through wasn't Sony gonna try to take, like, the profits and, like, kind of betray Nintendo?
They were arguing over the profits and who would get much. Like, Sony was, if I remember correctly, Sony was being shortchanged. Nintendo was like, hey, like, and then they were like, oh, we'll just take it and make our own.
Okay.
And
then Nintendo went to Philips.
Correct. I think that Sony probably would have been maybe after this one, either after this one or the next one. Sony probably would have been like, we want to make our own, because we want to make our own money. I say this because you look at the deal with Sony and Marvel with Spider-Man, where they're like if you look at how they deal with Spider-Man, like, hey, you can have Spider-Man, but we're still you can make the Spider-Man movies because they make us a lot of money, but we want to use all of the characters of Spider-Man because we want that to make us money. Like, no, why don't you just give them Venom? Like, no, we don't want to give you Venom. We want to make money off of Venom. That's kind of how Sony is. Sony wants to make money the way they want. So this deal would have been good for the short term, but in the long term, I think Sony still would have left.
I think it would have been bad for Nintendo because
Yes.
it says the Nintendo PlayStation. Nintendo realized their contract with Sony handed over too much control. So I feel like had they gone through with it, Nintendo probably would have not been in as good of a position through the 90s, and then probably would have failed.
Yeah.
Because the 90s, the whole reason, Nintendo blew up and was great was because of the 90s and what Nintendo did there.
I think even worse thing is we probably wouldn't have gotten like the N64 or GameCube.
No.
So that is like, ugh.
Yeah, we wouldn't have, and that's why I think Nintendo would have been on the decline. We wouldn't have gotten the Zelda CDI games because Nintendo would never have partnered with Philips.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like it would have been so good for Sony. And then if Nintendo was not there to develop like 3D games for the first time, gaming would look very different.
Yeah. We'd have been playing FMV games.
Crazy.
Yeah, I think. Like I said, I think Sony would have left either way. It would have just took a longer time. And I don't think Nintendo would have been better off for it.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
I think it does make sense. But it's interesting to see like what would have been created out of it though.
I think if anything, it probably gave Sega a boost. Sega would have got a bigger boost. Because Sega kind of like, even after the Genesis was arguably Sega's most popular console. And after that, what was it? The Saturn?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it was the Saturn, then the Dreamcast. So
and the Dreamcast.
So I imagine those people probably who were N64 kids probably would have been Saturn kids.
Well, yeah, they would have had a lot more room to grow, without Nintendo making the N64 and growing up into what it was in the, later in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Nintendo, if they existed today, they would be like Atari or Sega is today.
Yeah.
Like they would still be around, but they would not be a leader at all. Yeah. They would not be in the console market. I don't think there would be a big three. I think it would probably be like Microsoft and whatever, like a totally different looking Sony.
I think this is a good point, but I don't know how that would work all the way. Like how Lori says, if Nintendo had gone with this back, then everything that makes PlayStation 1 and N64 different would apply to the Nintendo PlayStation. More memory, but less intense action games.
Yeah.
But I think that's possible, but I don't think Nintendo was trying to do stuff like what we have got Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil. Would Nintendo have been willing to do those games? Because the PlayStation was looked at back then as it's kind of childish now looking at it, a very adultish console. Like they were like leading off with like Resident Evil, Final Fantasy, Metal Gear.
Yeah, I feel like there would be a tighter leash on what what they would want to put out.
Yeah, with Nintendo,
on both sides.
Yeah, would Nintendo be like, hey, we're gonna put out this Resident Evil game, and they're like, no, we're not. This is not for us. We are still a kids console.
And meanwhile, on the other hand, Sony would have been like, well, this seems a little too kiddish to do Mario 64. Yeah. Like, let's give Mario a gun.
Yeah, let's give Mario a 45 in a trench coat.
It would have been a very interesting time.
Yeah. And plus, we even look at it like now with Nintendo and PlayStation. They have very different philosophies with games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Nintendo still likes to make games that are like fun and enjoyable for the whole family. Yeah, they have the other more mature games, but PlayStation's pretty much like, hey, we are like out to make these big budget blockbuster experiences, single player focused games and stuff like that.
The
Very
N64 probably would have been whatever the equivalent of it would be on discs, and Ocarina of Time, it would halfway through the game, you'd have to insert the second disc to keep playing.
See, this is an interesting point. XPS says maybe Resident Evil 1 would have been a Saturn game instead.
Oh.
Can you imagine?
Okay. Oh gosh.
Sega getting all those.
It definitely would have been better for Sega, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
They would have had room to live. Neat. Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting kind of thought experiment.
Yeah. Hyrule. Metal Gear was on NES, not Metal Gear Solid. Those are vastly different games. Like Metal Gear, like, NES had military shooters and stuff like that, but they were very kid-like. And for the time, Metal Gear Solid was a very mature game with people dying, getting sliced in half. A lot of adult themes there. I don't know if the Nintendo was like back then would be willing to have that type of game on there. Like Metal Gear NES has adult themes on it, but it was so minimalist, it didn't feel that way. Like even looking at those NES games back then, Ninja Gaiden. If you're playing the NES version of Ninja Gaiden, it has very adult themes to it, but because the way the game is made, it didn't feel that way. Whereas these PlayStation games kind of felt a lot like that. Like, Metal Gear Solid has like there's like lockers that have like partial nudity, like girls in bikinis and stuff.
I feel like also with the way the technology improved, you could do a lot more to show that maturity. Like on NES games, like it's just pixels. Like all of the adult things were like in the manual box art and stuff.
Yes.
Like there's not only so much you can do in an NES game, as far as those types of details.
Yes, and PlayStation was pushing the envelope with that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I remember like one. I think it had to be Metal Gear Solid. You could use like girly magazines to like get the bad guys to go pick them up and stare at them and sneak by them. That was a thing. Snake can smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, that's a little bit harder to pull off on the NES.
Yes.
I like thinking about that kind of stuff, like the what ifs or the, if this would have happened, what else would have happened?
That's a really good what if, though.
Yeah. Give us more what if questions. I like thinking about those kind of things.
Yeah. It's great.
And that was our last question, Delvin.
We did it.
We did it. Donnie should be back next week. What are you going to be up to this week?
I don't know. What am I going to be up to this week? Probably playing some video games or something.
Yeah, you should play a video game.
I don't know which one yet. Probably going to finish. Well, I'm halfway through 007, so I'll probably be finishing that up and playing some other things. And
are you getting Splatoon Raiders?
Yeah, I'm going to get it.
Okay. I'm getting it too. I'll be getting it, playing it. I'll be ready to talk about it next week.
Yep. And Steam Machine, you are on the goddamn clock.
Steam Machine. Oh, yeah. I think you'll get your email this week. That's my prediction.
If I don't get it this week, boy, I'm going to be out in these streets. Like, look here, man. How much this Steam Machine cost from you? Go to every Steam Machine dealer there is. Look, it's time.
The turnaround once Psychocross got his email, the turnaround time was pretty quick by the time it showed to my door. So
that's good. Glad that you and Donnie got yours.
You'll get yours. Your time will come. Yeah, you could buy Yarden's. Yarden's bored. You could take his.
He just got it. How you bored that quick?
He's messing with you. He doesn't want you to feel bad.
No, make me feel bad. It's fine. I get it.
All right. Well, that's going to do it, Koopalings. We will see you next week. Stay safe. Don't breathe toxic air. Don't eat lettuce. That's going to give you diarrhea.
Yeah. Don't eat Taco Bell.
Don't eat Taco Bell. And
unless it's really good.
Then it might be worth it.
It might be worth it. Yeah. Might be time to get a chalupa.
We'll see you next time.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. This is Frederick from Fire Emblem Awakening. And I forgot the line already. What?